These are 2 inflammatory foods you want to consider removing if you have Hashimoto's. Don't forget to like for more tips, and let's get started. Now, the first food you want to remove is gluten. The reason why you want to remove it is because gluten looks very similar in its structure to your thyroid. So if gluten makes it past your gut barrier because you have a leaky gut or a lot of gut inflammation, then it gets exposed to your immune system on the inside of your body, and it can create antibodies to gluten. Now, because gluten looks similar to your thyroid, whenever you eat gluten, you create these antibodies. These antibodies can not only flag the gluten particles, but it can flag your thyroid too and signal your immune system to then go and attack your thyroid. Another food that causes a similar reaction is dairy. Dairy proteins can actually cross-react with gluten proteins. So dairy proteins and gluten proteins look similar to your immune system. You can't tell the difference. So now every time you eat dairy, your body thinks you're eating gluten, causes a similar reaction, and that can affect your thyroid. There was a study that looked at lactose intolerance or lactose malabsorption in Hashimoto's patients and found that it did affect their TSH and their ability to absorb their thyroid medication. They also found a majority of the Hashimoto's patients in their study were lactose intolerant. There was another study that showed that gluten and dairy proteins can affect and destroy your brain and nervous tissue, particularly your cerebellum. And guess what other autoimmune disease can affect your cerebellum? Removing these 2 foods doesn't cure Hashimoto's, but it's a good place to start to calm your immune system down.